we have to be kind of quiet here. There are people, but it's working. So this is the problem that leads to the ultimately that this is bullshit conclusion, union busting disguised as repair. Now we have what's your name, sir?
Tom Bird.
Perg? Berg?
B-I-R-D.
Bird. Tom, you indicated you might understand this as a matter of differential calculus.
Yes.
The optimizing subject to constraints. Go ahead. Can you read it first and tell us what it purports to say?
Well, to draw like the analogy that he's trying to make, he's saying that Walker was saying that he's trying to optimize the situation subject to the constraint of balancing the budget, and he's saying that optimizing, the situation is cutting the collective bargaining of the unions and cutting some of the benefit plans. And what this is saying is that is a literal optimization problem. Basically what it means is you're trying to optimize some quantity, but your degrees of freedom are constrained, which is not the best explanation, but I don't know, maybe.
His degrees of freedom are constrained?
So like
Walker's? Sorry, go ahead. I don't mean to throw you off, but and it is 4 in the morning, right?
No, well, I mean, the big issue here is collective bargaining rights, and that has nothing to do with the budget. So I can't even answer that. I mean, but is he constrained? No, because you can raise taxes,
right,
and cut other things. That's it.
Exactly.
To claim that that's his only choice is ridiculous.
And if there was a third axis, like the Z, to make it a three-dimensional picture, it would be really short-falling on all our basic fundamental human necessities, values.
Give me a moment, actually. I'm going to go grab my iPad, and I can pull up a good example problem, and then I'll think about it a little more.
Okay. You chose sort of to sleep under this. Is there a particular kind of reason that you chose that spot? Or was it the free math tutoring?
It's just that when I came in, my friend had her stuff here.
Oh, that's...
I put my stuff here.
What happened to your friend?
Well, she had to go to the bar. But
What do you mean to the bar? You can't just say that.
with my ex-boyfriend to the bar.
That's getting worse.
No, it's not like that. I didn't want to go to the bar.
Does she... What bar did she go to?
Jerry and Elaine.
Like who?
Jerry Seinfeld and
We
Elaine.
went to Mickey's.
Oh, well, that's a good bar to go to.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable bar. In fact,
People like that bar.
it's a just bar. They wouldn't do
Actually,
anything.
they're talking about what we're doing here.
Sometimes I like it. Sometimes it's too many people.
Well, what brought you here to begin with?
It's really funny because I haven't been in the capital.
You what?
I haven't even been in here till today.
Yeah.
And
Ever?
In this
yeah, I've been
building.
in here before, but not during
During
this
this week.
because I've been working. So
Where'd
and
you
I
work?
didn't union cab, and I didn't
Union.
union cab.
Ah.
I'm usually awake right now, but I
Wow.
didn't think that I could come in here with my backpack. I came yesterday and I've been working, so it was like I didn't know, and I was like, I'm not getting caught up in this stuff. And then my cab company drove like 30 cabs down State Street.
That was incredible. I saw the
was
pictures
in
of
the
it.
cab and I'm like, whoa. And I love, events. You're working, driving around town, you talk to people, you see all the kinds of stuff. That's really cool. But when I was in the cab coming up and seeing all the people, I didn't drive. I got out of the cab and stayed. And then it was great. And then so today, okay, my ex-boyfriend, okay, our friend from work, me and my ex-boyfriend live together. Don't ever show him this.
I promise.
You asked these questions, but so this girl
I'm a journalist, or I was a journalist. You can see why.
You were?
Former journalist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
A woman Facebooks from work, Facebooked, hey, I'm going to the Capitol, you want to come? And he's like, I got to brush your teeth and shower. And she's like, I'm not taking no for an answer. And he's like, do you want to? He didn't ask me, but he says, hey, we're going. And I'm like...
Is this how you were radicalized as a
Right.
labor supporter?
What's that?
I mean, before that, were you already a supporter of, of the unions and
my
everything?
grandpa was a steel worker who grazed me, oh, of course.
raised you?
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
my hometown is the steel mill is pretty much was the center of the town.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Which
And
town was that?
Sterling, Illinois. They make sterling nails and wall clipper. You know the Rock River that runs through Fort Atkinson?
Mm-hmm.
It runs
More or
through
less.
that town.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it is. But you know that some years ago, oh my God, that since Reagan,
Yeah.
it's
It's
Again,
fallen.
that
downhill from
yeah
there.
Yeah.
it's been it used to be a great place to work.
Yeah.
You kind of know the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it wasn't even like 4 years ago, maybe. Like the workers kept getting worse and worse wages, But like 4 years ago, they just like fired everyone on Friday, cut off the benefits.
What?
Yeah. I mean, this stuff can
Bullshit.
happen overnight. Like we're lucky. You know what I mean? And there, it's not like here. It's like they need to make money. They're fired. Well, they don't do things like protesting. You know the story.
Yeah. I mean, you got fired, and it's,
So then they
it's the end
rehire
of the
people
story.
and pay them crappy
Half
wages.
the
And a lot of
wages.
people move out of town, and
Yeah.
other factories go out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
So you know that story, and you can kind of
that's my
see it in some
background,
way here.
I know about it.
Yeah.
Did it have anything to do with you working for a union cab?
Yeah.
And cab drivers are always a
I do have a good example now.
right?
Excellent.